any business focus is on profit. So we should have an understanding on what is profit. We'll say something as profit when you have more of income and less of expense. So when you have more income and less expense, we'll call it as profit. So when we understand profit, we should understand what is loss also. When your income is less and your expenses are more, then that would be called as loss. So now we understand that profit is a result of income and expense. So if your income is more than expense, it's called profit. But for generating income, what you need is a setup, what you need is an infrastructure, what you need is an asset. For generating income, you need assets, but for creating assets, what you need is funds. So the cycle is like this: we put funds in the business out of which assets will be created, and those assets would generate income. But for generating income, we have to incur some expenses, and ultimately that gives the profit. So you should know what are your income, expense, and profit, and that can be known from something called statement of profit and loss. So from the statement of profit and loss, we can know what are the incomes, what are the expense, and what is the profit. And we also should always know what were the funds that have been taken or mobilized and what are the assets that have been created. And that can be known from a statement called balance sheet. So when we say finance knowledge, that revolves around your capability to read the profit and loss or statement of profit and loss and balance sheet. See, your capability to read profit and loss would give you an idea about the performance and efficiency and profitability of the business, and your capability to read balance sheet would give you information about the financial position of the business, who have funded the business, what are the assets that have been created out of the business, and what is the long term stability of this business. Do they have long term stability, whether they can manage their short term solvency, and what is the net worth of the business. All these we can know from these two statements, and that's why the finance knowledge revolves around the capability to read these statements. If you can read these two statements, you will get to know many of the finance knowledge required for taking a wise business decisions.